The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Has a look and place it forward. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. Looking to play. Real chance! In he goes again! There it is! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. The ball goes sliding in. And they've got a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. For De Paul. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in, spread neatly. Oh, important interception. Oh, he's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. That's a good foray he's making. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Out of play for a throw. Messi's cross. That has been knocked clear. And he was alert to it. Messi! Oh, crossbar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Miami really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now he's off and running. De Paul. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. And that's another throw. Can he get it through? Messi concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Back on the way then.
Miami can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's there to belt it away. No way through there. He won't be happy with that one.
Miami are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That is good progress on the left. De Paul. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No, that's been easily repelled. The ball has bounced loose now. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Luis Suarez. Driving forward. He's through here, and he was quick to react.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's going wide left. Shoots! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. A corner it is then. Corner number 2 then. He's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to count. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Nice control. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well cleared. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely shaped ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's straight offside. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they're quick to get it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a pretty loose pass. And now the breakaway. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah,
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Luis Suarez.